Golf Gangstas, today's the day we review our performance against 2019 plan.
Hi, this is Trey with OMG Old Man Golf. I am a native Texan living in Germany, documenting my golf improvement process. I have a passion for golf, and once you get hooked, all you want to do is get better. And so I have started this channel, OMG Old Man Golf, to document the process and to share the process with those who also want to learn from my successes and my failures. Back in May of 2019, I created a plan to get better at golf, and I was trying to get from an 18.7 handicap to a 13.7 handicap, get 5 strokes better, and that was actually a two-step process. One step was to get back to my 18.7 as the winter had taken a toll on me, and I shot 102 on my first measurement round. And then execute that plan, physical fitness, data analysis, consultation with other YouTubers, watching YouTube videos to get better, practice, and playing. And getting better through these execution of these goals that I set for myself. And so today is the tale of the tape. I didn't make my goal, and we're going to look at the parts of my plan that I executed well and not so well, and try to find the reasons why I didn't make my plan, and incorporate that learning into my plan for 2020. So, here we go.
This is a chart of my scores at Sella during the 2019 reality season. I started with 102, which the blue line marks my scores with respect to par. The orange is my rolling handicap, and the gray is my goal line. And you can see that there was a nice improvement in the orange all the way through mid-August. Then I went to Texas, and well, if you look at the occurrence of play in the first half of the year, I was playing a lot. And then after I got back, the weather, I didn't get to play nearly as much. And my goal, I didn't achieve it. It's about 2 strokes short of making my goal.
All right, my original goal was set to remove 5 strokes from my 18.7 handicap. Was that goal a big enough stretch? Yeah, it was a big enough stretch because I didn't make it. Is it achievable? I think it was achievable, and I have to take the responsibility for not being successful. Can we measure the success? Yes, we can measure.
This is the original bridge for my plan with the measurement round of 102 and a handicap of 30. So the first column of numbers is strokes, and the second column gap. So I put together a plan with stretching and physical fitness, consultation, data analysis, focus and practice, and other to get to 86. I started out really well on the physical fitness and the stretching. I was really doing a good job there, and that kind of fizzled out a bit. On the consultation, that worked well. Mr. Short Game helping me out with chipping and putting, and Golf Sidekick helping me out with course management and strategy. The data analysis is really where I overachieved, and that was a strong focus and practice. I identified knowing my distance, so I got a rangefinder. Putting and chipping, I improved, and that's a continuous improvement. You're never happy. Then, I looked at the hooking the driver, and man, I'm hitting it straight. By the end of the year, I had a great thought process of hitting the middle of the ball with the middle of my club, and it worked for me. Sand bunkers, I still need help. Other improvements, you could say, oh, well, you missed it because you didn't have your other covered. But really, watching the videos and putting them together, I got that improvement. I mean, watching those videos told me when I was messing up and how I was doing it. What I didn't do was practice enough. And that's on me. That's mine. I could have made my goal if I would have practiced more. I played too much, and then when the weather got bad and I couldn't play, I should have practiced. And I should have done a lot of practice. And next year, I got to have a better ratio of practice to play.
I think if there's one piece of my plan and action that I can share and help everybody, it's this data capture and analysis. I capture my score, of course, my drive, I give it a grade, and if I miss the fairway, I note if it's left or right. Count the number of chips and the number of putts, and then the number of sweet spot hits. So I've developed this little graphic here. So if it's over 200 yards, I call it LAW, or long ass waist, where I really have no chance to hit the green. If it's from 230 to 130, 200 to 130, when 130 being my 8-iron distance, I call that take a shot. I have a chance. It's not a great chance, but I have a chance in that range to get on the green. Now the sweet spot, 120 to 50 yards, I want to hit the green every time. Now I only hit it about 70% of the time, but I want to hit the green every time from there. Same with chipping. From 50 yards in, you have to one chip. 2 chips are death. 2 chips are worse than 3 putts.
These are the stats. I claimed OMG was like 2, and I averaged 0.7. Long strokes, 44 game strokes was 345. Sweet spot success. My goal is 90%. I'd love 100, but 90, and I was only at 70. Up and downs, 45 is my goal, and I wound up averaging 35. But a little bit of improvement in these stats will get me to where I need to be.
All right, so to be able to visualize what it took to get to 86, I created this template based on my home course here in Celle, Germany. Has 3 par 3s and 3 par 5s. And so, no, actually has 2 par 5s, my bad. So what I did is I said, okay, I'm gonna reach 6 holes. By doing so, it will be 12 strokes. And then there'll be 6 holes that I'm gonna need to chip on. 2 par 3s and 4 par 4s. And then there's gonna be one where I have to reach with a 1 more stroke than is allowed for par. So 3 shots onto a par 3, onto a par 4, and 4 shots onto a par 5. And then I'm gonna have 1 hole where I'm gonna stink. And it's gonna take me 5 shots to get onto a par 5. And so all those together, onto a par 4, will take 43 strokes. That's making 7 pars, 9 bogeys, a double, and a quad. So in the short game, I'm gonna need 43 strokes as well. 3 on the blow up. You know, these correspond to these over here. 7 chips, 36 putts. This gets me to 86. And so when I go out and I have a double, I don't panic. If I have a quad, I don't panic. I know what it takes to get back, and I don't have to go try to birdie everything to do it. So this template keeps me from pressing myself after a mistake too hard. And that's one of the problems that I've had is I have a bad hole and then I try to make it up with 1 swing.
This is my brain on golf. And looking at my season, it is really the central problem. Overthinking, not being committed, negative thoughts. Like, I'm not going to clear the water. I have the wrong club. These thoughts, along with random thoughts, like, do I need to get gas on the way home? What was my 3rd grade teacher's name? Commit to the shot. Turn off the random and negative thoughts and stop overthinking. Visualize success. Get the picture of what you want to do in your head, locked in, be committed, hit the shot, have the success. And on my soapbox here, no YouTuber swing lessons. You don't want a dentist who's never looked at your teeth working on you, no more than you want a swing coach who's never seen your swing working on you. Don't get me wrong, YouTube is a great tool, but use it where it can help you, like planning and capturing data and short game and course management. It's a great tool for these items. I'm not going to hit the ball 300 yards, but I can hit a green from 120, and I can get up and down, and I can be a better putter. And I think that applies to 99.9% of you out there. 2020 is the year of vision and the brain. Let's do this. Coming soon to OMG Old Man Golf, we'll have the review of the courses played and a ranking for the 2019 courses played, plans for the 2020 year, including some golf gangsters around at Historic Memorial Park, and a video helping to correct and give my brain some good visualization, followed by March Madness in Vegas, Bears Best, Dragon Ridge, and Red Rock. I can't wait, guys. So you made it to the end. Subscribe. Become a golf gangsta.